Hello and welcome to this Wednesday, September 15th edition of Sneaker News. This is Swole Sneakerhead here to bring you the weekly stories. Alright, so we are going to get started similar to how we usually do. We're just going to take a look at the Nike sneakers calendar updated for the next few days through the weekend, which is going to be the 19th. So today we did have the Sakai Fragment in this gray colorway. There was only a little bit of stock and they only dropped on sneakers, so it was a very small drop today. Tomorrow we do have this women's Jordan 14 low in the called Iconic Red colorway. While I'm personally a fan of just how this shoe looks and the kind of colors they use for it, this is not going to be very hyped. I would recommend not going for this as far as resale value. Obviously, you're welcome to grab pairs off Nike sneakers if you do have a chance to get them, because they do have free shipping and return, so there's really no harm in going for them, especially if you like them for a personal. Also tomorrow we do have finally the drop of the Dunk Low in this Championship Red colorway. I've been very hyped about this one for a while. I believe they first rumored this and had this on calendars back in July, so it's been quite a long time that we've been waiting for this. It's a great colorway, great for I would say it's kind of like a collegiate colorway, like it would kind of work for like a school or whatever. But regardless, at the $100 retail price, this is going to be a must cop in pretty much all sizes, including men's and grade school, which will also be dropping. I did see on the Foot Locker calendar that these are only loaded up for men's online, and grade school is going to be in-store raffle. I'm sure a lot of sites will have both men's and grade school, so be sure to go for these. Resale is going to be likely $150 plus in most, if not all, sizes. Following up that, on September 17th, we have the sneakers release of the Dunk Mid Social Status in this chocolate milk colorway. We saw this last week, I believe on the 10th, maybe a week ago at this point, that Social Status did their online drop. If you guys joined me for the live cop, you would have seen. It was a pretty easy cop. I ended up getting like 600 captchas that I had to solve, so I could not get in the queue fast enough to cop. And they didn't restock all that much after the initial drop, but they did sell out very quickly. Prices are looking very good, so again, these are a must cop. And we should see the strawberry milk colorway drop on Social Status via the same kind of release method, I believe on the 18th. We will get back to that later in this video because they're not loaded up on sneakers at this time. They usually do them a week afterwards, like we've seen on the Undefeated 5 on it and many other collaboration drops. Coming out on this Saturday, a release that I'm personally pretty hyped up for is going to be this Jordan 13 in the Obsidian colorway. Retail is going to be $190, and obviously we will have a release at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm a huge fan of the colors on these. I love the white and the navy upper, as well as this, I'll call it an electric blue underneath, and I love the little stamp on here. Oh, zoomed in a little too far. I love the little stamp on the bottom there. It's with that light blue aqua colorway. I'm a big fan of these personally. If you guys haven't tried out any Jordan 13s, they're extremely comfortable, like probably one of the most comfortable pairs of retro Jordans that were ever made, strictly from like a comfort and relaxing standpoint. Like, they're super comfy when you slide your feet in. I know if you guys remember, if you watch like the Last Dance documentary, Jordan was very big on wearing these in games, and I know later towards his career when these came out, they were one of the more favorite pairs that he rocked was this Jordan 13, and it shows, because honestly they're very comfortable, and I could see them doing well actually playing basketball, even if you are just buying these GR pairs. So I would look to cop these. Currently, let's see StockX, it's probably not going to be great, but just like the last pair, the Flint Red, they haven't rebounded too much yet, but I would anticipate months after the release, or if you can even hold for like 6 months to a year, these are going to go up significantly higher. So with a $190 retail price, it is a bit high, but as you can see, bigger sizes are doing very well here. Even the smaller, more common sizes are still going to have some resale value. I do anticipate this is going to dip directly following the release because of undercutters and people just trying to get rid of their pairs. But if we look at like the Flint 13, again, this released back in January, February, March, April, May, released end of May 2020, and now, you know, has steadied out at a really nice price. So less than a year of a hold for these, and they have gone up pretty well. Obviously bigger sizes are going to be the best. It seems like even these outlier sizes like 15, 14, and 13 do very well. So if you have a chance to go for those very big sizes, go for them. I would stay with sizes 10 plus if you're looking for, quick flip resale. Anything smaller than that might give you some issues. GS pairs will likely not have great resale value either. And I'm currently holding some of these Flint Reds and waiting for them to go up. I think I have a 10.5, but as you can see now, they haven't rebounded enough yet. It's only been, 4 months or whatever. And obviously beforehand they dipped afterwards, and they haven't really rebounded since then. I think too many pairs are still on the market at this point, and again, like at like that year point, 6 to 12 months, you'll get the the most resale value. So I would anticipate that selling window coming up shortly for those, if you are still holding on to them. But regardless, I would say that the Obsidian's a pretty good cop, especially if you can get on sneakers, because of course free shipping, free returns. That is about it for this weekend as far as Nike sneakers goes. We do have some other potential releases. Currently we are looking at Yeezy Foam Runner Ochre has been rumored to release this weekend on the 18th, as you can see here. And they are just rumors because we also have rumors of the Yeezy 500 in the brown clay colorway. This Yeezy 500 in brown clay is also rumored to release on September 18th. I really highly doubt that we're going to see 2 pairs on one day. Potentially we could see the 500s only on Adidas Confirmed and maybe some other retailers, and then the foam runners I would anticipate in that case would only be on Yeezy Supply, and also tier 0 retailers like your Kith, Undefeated Concepts, stuff like that should have both of these pairs whenever they do end up dropping. But if there's 2 pairs going to drop on one day, I would anticipate that the 500 would be a confirmed exclusive and not drop on Yeezy Supply. Or they could just say screw it and they could drop both. It could be at the exact same time. It could be at different times of day. We don't really know yet. Obviously the foam runner has been pushed back, and the brown clay pair is a bit newer in terms of being a rumored release. Even these pictures look kind of I don't want to say old, but like they almost look like the pair isn't done yet, or they look like like a replica, like demo pair or something like that. So it's hard to tell. Nothing is confirmed yet. We should get more info in the next day or so when they load up a timer on Yeezy Supply. That should be coming. But that will be really, other than the Jordan 13 Obsidian, will be the only releases to look forward to this weekend. So we should have all 3 of those, or at the very least the Jordan 13 and hopefully one Yeezy on the 18th, this Saturday, or is that Friday? Saturday, I figured. So that is what we're looking at for this upcoming week. Obviously guys, we did this video a little bit differently today with me actually being on the camera and kind of just scrolling through and searching up stuff, as opposed to it being more jump cuts or whatever. I'm likely going to continue this method of doing videos. It's a little bit easier for me, and I think it's a little more personal than just putting out just like clips of info. So if you guys like it, please drop a like, comment down below what kind of more material you'd like me to add to this. I think that pretty much wraps up these upcoming releases. The only other one, let me double check real quick, is the social status in the strawberry milk. So let's take a look at this real quick. We will see this at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Again, 11 a.m. Eastern time on the 18th, which again is Saturday. As you can tell, prices are ridiculous right now. Let's see the prices after the release for these. I'm not sure if pairs have shipped out yet at this point. I know for the Undefeated 5 on it last week, my pairs have not shipped out yet, so who knows if these have. I know it's a completely different retailer, but I'm just saying in terms of the turnaround time. Yeah, people have bricked these pretty hard. They were sitting well above $400, $500 before the release. Take a look real quick. Release date was 9/4, which was back here. This is the release date. They're up in the 1300s, which obviously, like, that's gonna drop, but they're not worth that much. But I guess since pairs have gotten in hand now, because Social Status did also do an in-store raffle, I believe, where people could pick them up, so a lot of those pairs were likely sold off very early. You know, in this time period where people that ordered online wouldn't have had a chance to get their pairs yet. And or would that be a week later, which is the 11th, they are right here down to 300. So they literally dropped $1,000. Not really, but they dropped very significantly over the week after the release. I would expect the same to happen to these strawberry milk. I'm not sure which colorway is more hyped at this point. I think I personally prefer the strawberry milk. I'm not sure why. They give me like those Jordan 4 Union Guava vibes. So maybe that's what the draw is to these. I'm a big fan. I mean, the mid is weird itself, but I don't think anybody cares about that at this point. It's not like it's a Jordan 1 mid, right? But yeah, as you can tell, guys, all these sizes are going to be must cops. If you didn't see already, go to YouTube, go to Soul Supply Co. Make sure you guys are following and subscribed. And if you want to watch the previous live cop of these, it is right here, live cop botting Social Status Nike Dunk. It is also in the live cop tab. And if you guys didn't see, I just put out our very first flipping shoes episode yesterday, which is breaking down an investment let's not call it an investment opportunity, an opportunity to flip, you know, pairs of shoes or whatever to get into the resale market, to buy bulk and sell and to make some money. I can't really call it an investment. I'm not your financial advisor, but anyway, if you did want to see either that investment video or you want to get a refresher on the live cop of the Social Status and how the site actually works, you can see me go through the entire process and struggle to solve captchas for about 20 minutes. But overall, it's super easy to go for these manual. If you watch, you know, just the beginning of this video to the point where the drop actually happens, you'll see how it works and how I run for restocks as well. So be sure to go over there, smash the subscribe button, go check out this video. We did have quite a few views on it, and I think it is beneficial if you're going to be going for this release. Again, the strawberry milk that you see right here will be releasing this Saturday, September 18th at 11 a.m. Eastern time on the Social Status site. Now, last time Social Status had a password page up, and that is why you see I have this little tab ready up here, and you can see the URL www.socialstatuspgh.com. When they do load the password page, you're going to have to create a bookmark like this, or you can create it right now so that when the time comes at 11 a.m. you can simply click this and it will refresh the page. Again, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go watch the live cop video. It explains it all very well. It's super simple, and if you happen to get lucky and are quick enough to get through, you know, the captcha challenge and get into queue early, it should be no problem to cop these. So that is going to do it. If you guys have any questions, of course, drop a comment down below. Hop in our Discord server. And if you need auto checkout slots for any of these pairs coming up, I will be running for the Dunk Low Championship Red tomorrow. I will do a live cop video on that as well, since that'll be a pretty significant release. I will also be doing live cop videos on Saturday for not only the Jordan 13 Obsidian, but of course Yeezys, and I will do a manual live cop for these dunk mids because you can't bot this site. And if you're unsure why I'm saying you can't bot this site, go watch the live cop or drop me a comment. I'll be happy to explain. That's gonna do it for today though, guys, on this Wednesday, September 15th. I appreciate you joining me. Please smash the like button, subscribe, click the post notification bell so you know when I do go live. And if you need further services, hop in the Discord link down below. Thank you guys for joining me. Peace.